Again?
Yeah.
You happy?
And then
Yeah.
just sand it down in there, make it.
Mix, partner in, yeah?
Go, go, go.
And then load it up and get
There's
it.
a pen and a...
Brilliant. That was fun.
Right, here we go. This
Other
should be
people
worth
making
watching.
the lamps.
Oh, yeah.
What's happening?
Oh.
Oh, that's
Okay, so what we've got here is we've got a vacuum out at the two top corners,
yeah.
which is pulling resin in from the cup into that central spine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course it then pulls it out. Because there's a vacuum all over it,
Yeah.
the resin is pulled to whether there is a low pressure point. So it doesn't just come straight from there and then out up
Actually,
there.
it
It
goes
comes
where
out
there
and
is.
then it just flows
Yeah,
out.
you're going to be probably make that on now.
That's very clever.
Really cool.
So you go across the bottom.
So when, like, this is second year, isn't it, all this? Like,
Yes.
So do you do sort of strength tests and eventually break them?
Yep.
That is the idea.
Well,
Hopefully.
you'll be doing sample testing in the first at the end of the first year.
Really?
You get in your next session of labs, you make samples up for testing.
Because when we went in, when I came around for the open day, Robin actually shows around. So we've looked in one of the labs on the
Down the next corridor
Yeah.
with all the test equipment.
Yeah.
Yep.
And all the molds.
Getting close.
5-axis cutter.
Yeah.
Ah, well, the 5-axis cutter is a little bit of an issue.
It's just to look
Use
at.
for no
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
They've got a big one down in Poole, haven't they? Norco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's one on the train, by the train station in Southampton. I don't know if it's 5-axis, but it's CNC little workshop just at the end of the
right.
car park. I see it when I come in.
Well, I'm told that there's one in over the river. You know, Marchwood.
Okay.
A big 5-axis lathe at Marchwood, capable of doing all plugs and all sorts of things.
Is that just standard resin going in there?
No, that's
viscosity.
specially designed epoxy resin, so it's a lot thinner
Yeah, it looks
than the resin we've been using for hand laminating.
Yeah.
Because, of course, it doesn't. The vacuum is
It has
actually
to
going
be
to
able to
hold
suck
it
it through, yeah,
in
yeah,
position.
Oh, it seems to be doing the same fucking thing again. It's slowing down.
Waiting for selling my mock at the moment to buy a new one that's coming out. They've just finished making the molds. Which are, they've made it with 2 parts actually. 2-part plug even.
Is that just a sort of like a record with
It's finished making the plugs for like the new.
Taking me 20
Have
seconds
you
to
seen
draw
that?
the line.
No,
Have you not?
is that the pocket rocket?
This
Yeah.
new rocket tank.
Rocket, you got a pocket rocket there?
No,
Awesome.
I've already had Pocket Rocket. I need to come up with a name of the new moth though, if I get it. But that's so
Oh,
good.
no, that's not down there. No.
Rocket.
I was thinking of calling it Rocket Science. Well, it's not Rocket Science.
Thought I've looked at that. Oh, that's a sketch.
Yeah.
Can you see that video screen on my phone? How many minutes does it say that we've done?
3 minutes 35.
I'm not drawing too many lines here, but
Are you drawing lines every 20
Every 20
seconds?
seconds,
So
yeah.
3 minutes should be 6, 9, 10 seconds. 10 lines. 3,
Well, maybe
4,
it's about
5,
right.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're alright.
it is going.
Yeah.
It's going slowly. It was up to, it's 6 minutes. It stopped last time.
So we've got exactly the
There's plenty
same.
of resin there, yeah? Yeah,
Everything is exactly the same as we did last time,
Yeah.
except for the resin flow out.
I don't know, it's moving.
So it's that black tube. It's like a...
The vac tube is like a spiral plastic, so it supports the vacuum, the flow mesh, which is the white mesh, but allows the resin to run through it, obviously a lot more quickly than the resin runs through the fibre. Yeah.
So what have they got in there?
So dry stack with a core, a cut core, and a peel ply, and then like a mesh that allows the resin to flow across the top of the job between that and the bag.
Ah. forming a very weird tree stump.
We're almost ready for more resin. Oh, you got it there. I think it's going to go in there, Nick.
I was going to say
not
that's
gonna be
that's
cold.
interesting, isn't it? It's actually catching up on the sides
Yeah,
with the top.
yeah.
You don't want it to do that, I assume.
Oh, you do, because by the time you get it to the top, you really want it to be sort of horizontal,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it ever will be because of the way it's set up. It will never be horizontal. But
Could you get more epoxy flow going through those sides, though? Those are the same part of pipes. You introduce it in three sort of places at the same
You
time.
could introduce it at 3 places at the same time, yes.
Is that one done in the same way?
Exactly the same way, yeah.
what we had expected is for the resin to go up there and then just go out sideways.
Yeah, that is quite interesting.
Yeah,
isn't
it
it?
wasn't. Yeah.
But it's obviously never going to do that.
It would be interesting to see if it did that on a flat horizontal panel,
Yeah.
so you weren't working against gravity with
No, I
it.
really think it's got. This is one of the main factors there is gravity.
And it could be that this resistance in the curve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's fine. Would it not be faster to do it the other way around? Have it coming in from the top
you
and back
can't.
from the
No, you can't do that
bottom?
because there's nothing to stop the vacuum pulling all the resin out at the bottom.
Ah. Yes.
Just fill up your decompressors.
Yeah.
Decompressors, that'd be good.
Right, we've had the jack at the top.
You have, haven't you?
But then
Flowing
it's going to
over.
come across and
But
That's
surely,
the interesting question is whether it's going to flow.
it's this bit here, isn't it? Probably. But how much resin is? If you just put a whole new pot in there,
Yeah.
we should do all right.
Where's it vacuuming for? Just the top sides?
The top corner,
corners.
the 2 corners on either side.
Yeah, look, it's just catching up here.
It is.
Oh, yeah. You see that right hand side's really going, right?
surely
Actually,
though,
I think
when we're doing ours, and we're getting sort of like the ratio of fibre to resin sort of just right, surely with this you have no choice. It does what it does.
So now
You put the right amount of resin in.
Yes,
just
you calculate exactly how much resin you need at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then you put that resin in and no more.
You're kind of working it backwards a little bit.
And if it doesn't make it up to the top,
That's fine.
try again.
It's not going to be so easy.
You know, old
See,
Grant's
fail,
going to be
fail,
gutted,
fail.
isn't he?
yeah,
He really wanted to come
so
and
now,
watch this.
yeah, it's doing quite well actually.
Which it should also go a bit quicker up that.
Yeah.
You can see when it starts coming out of the outlet pipes as well. Oh, I meant to see where it was. Oh.
I wonder why it's not quite symmetrical.
Who knows? Maybe the
Maybe there's
bunches in the bag, or
Or perhaps is the pipe actually dead centre?
Yeah,
Possibly
it should
not.
be.
it's boat building by eye.
Yeah.
Centre.
It's the best boat building.
Working out those areas is not going to be something I've seen. How much resin?
Half.
Yeah, loads.
I was going to say you're going to have more than enough resin there, aren't you?
Loads of resin.
If they hit all the corners and stuff, like it filled the pound before you used to do that, would you still allow the extra resin to go in?
No. No, if you start hitting the corners, then what you need to do is clamp off the pipe at the bottom.
Right.
And then what will happen is that the vacuum
Nice,
will
'cause we know what
continue
we got
to
wrong last
compress
And
the
squeeze
bag
the
and
bits
it will
away.
squeeze the extra resin, excess
There's a
resin
lot
out
of
of
pride.
the top.
Yeah.
What you've got,
Worked really
you see
well.
here, look. The resin trap. So all of these pipes go into there, and they will collect that trap. Hopefully, will collect all the excess resin. If it doesn't, then the resin goes down the back pipe into my vacuum pump. And it is not a very happy man. I was going to say, one of the pipes that we used last week actually crackles now every time I flex it.
Oh, the going wheel. that crease.
That's what I've done with it. It's around somewhere.
Trying to spit into the pipe now. But
Yep,
we've got
there you go.
time.
I think
Do all of
basically,
it. Do all of it.
Jody?
do you know that looked like it was such little resin that went
Yeah.
in there as well?
Yeah.
Goes to show that you can't see some. It's a single pipe.
That looks like a keel.
So, Nikolai, is it gonna?
Okay. Happy with that?
Pretty happy.
Okay.
I'm not sure it's going to get much better.
Oh, that-
No matter how long I stand it.
All right.
If I get one side better, then the
All
other
right.
side will go.
So now what you need to do is mark the centre line of the hull.
There.
No, on the
So
hull.
last time, how did you get the areas?
You've done that, and then, so we need to
I
cut a hole in the hull.
haven't got any fixed
Right,
grass.
so bring the hull over
Triangle
here.
areas.
Oh, you did, what, average?
So, yeah, I did half base height, and then once it, let's say, was up to there in an angle,
You did another.
I did a rectangle, then half base height.
Okay.
That's not going any further, right there. We're looking at it coming out here.
You know why?
Well, how's got a little
Why?
bit smaller since I'm not the hole.
Yeah.
Here we go.
This side's going to go, probably, but
It's right there.
No, it's going to go straight up and then attach on the deck.
Oh,
tap it off.
I was going to put my finger on it.
Something or other.
Have you done your, you did yours with Bolton?
No, because the air travels across the flow mesh, which is on top of the laminate, and then just disappears out of the the tube at the top. Sorry, that's some sort of psychological slip there. What am I looking for? Screwdriver.
No exotherm. Low exotherm.
I was going to stick hands and keel, but that's going to be on the next week.
Not too fed up with it yet. Not too fed up with it.